Thank goodness this didn't go through the town of Enid, but there's still a bunch of homes. There's people that live out here in the path of this thing. So we've got to make sure that we let everybody know what's going on. But the thing is like, you really don't need that visual. We know it's there. We know that it's there. There's a giant tornado that's down. You can tell just from radar what's going on here, that we've got a life-threatening, earth-digging tornado on the ground right now. It just went, hopefully, just to the south of the Air Force Base. Potentially did some damage there. Now it's heading up towards east 460. It's going to go up towards the highway there. Near the airport. It could hit both of these airports or come close to them. It's going to come dangerously close to our communities over here near Boggy Creek and the Northern Hills Golf Course. That's too close for comfort. You don't want to be thinking that you're out of the woods on this one. This occlusion could come up towards you. So now on reflectivity, you can see the debris. That is not good. That's a very strong debris core right there. Oh no. So once again, this thing just went through the southeast side of the, it just went through the southeast side of the airport, and it did hit a community. The reason we see a debris ball now is because it hit some houses. I'll show you what I'm seeing here. This community right here likely just took a direct hit. This is Ridgeway Drive. This is Gray Ridge Drive. All these houses right here. Look, this is the airport. This is the path that the tornado likely took, like right through here. So it more than likely just took out some houses here. There's a big one up here. If you live down here, you know what I'm talking about. Big house up here at the top of the hill. Ridgeway Drive has a lot of different houses here. This area is likely needing help right now. I can't imagine that those houses are in very good shape now after a tornado of that magnitude just went by. Let's hear from Andy.
Hey, Ryan. Devastating damage is being seen right now. Please do not seek this imagery out. If you are sensitive to this, this is not going to reflect well on you. So do not do this to yourself. Essentially, it's really bad. So please heed that. And just in case you are sensitive to this, do not seek out that imagery.
Thank you so much, Andy. We're going to get a lot of bad news out of this as the storm continues to rage up towards the north and east. Big time debris ball still is visible here. What we're looking at on radar, that circle that you see way over there, right here, that's a debris ball. Normally what we see on this reflectivity is hail, rain, and stuff like that. But the tornado has picked up so much debris that it literally that is being seen on the radar. And there we go.
A new tornado emergency.
We just got a tornado emergency. This is the highest level tornado warning that can possibly be issued. A tornado emergency was just issued for Garfield County. I cannot stress this enough. This is a big, massive tornado, likely the largest that we've seen this year, potentially. And it is heading right towards the southeast side of Enid and the Enid Municipal Airport. A tornado emergency does not happen every day, okay? This is very rare. You only get a couple of these a year. Sometimes you go a whole year without one. So the National Weather Service only issues this whenever the people that are in front of this, whenever their lives are in extreme danger, whenever you have to try to survive. This is not something that you're going to accidentally get through in the living room. This is something that you have to try to survive. Once again, the whole town of Enid needs to take shelter because of the occlusion process. This can curl up into Enid. We're going to hope that it continues its current motion towards the northeast, but it can occlude into the town of Enid. I want to make that very clear. The more conventional path, the more likely path, and the path that we're hoping that it takes. Obviously, we hope that it disappears, but it's not going to do that. That's going to be over here towards the municipal airport. So anybody at that airport or who lives around the airport needs to be running, once again, not walking to their safe spots. It just hit a community. It likely just hit the Horse Gentling area and the Vision Transports Incorporated area. And now it's on its way up there to the airport. And this is, it's a small airport, but it's not like an incredibly small airport. Once it crosses over the road there, the Southgate Road, If you were at the airport, you'd be able to see it looking out the window at Barnstormer's Restaurant. Okay. If you know where Barnstormer's Restaurant is, that's directly in the path of this incredibly dangerous storm. And that's going to continue to be a big problem for us as the storm gets stronger and it moves off to the north and east. Yeah, it's going right towards the airport there. Big time debris signature. I mean, the whole nine. There's nothing. I mean, this is top of the line tornado. Who knows what's happening underneath that debris ball right now. It is likely horrific. While we do have people that are being impacted by this right now, all we can do is be thankful that it's not a more populated area and it wasn't just a mile to the north, because this would be a generational disaster for the town of Enid if it was hitting the town.